The FMJ Mark V. Is it worth it in GTA Online? What does it perform like? What's the top speed? What's it like around the track? Now, just so you guys know, do not upgrade it in the new mansion. There is currently a bug that removes the upgrades if you upgrade it in the mansion. So do not do that. But I took the risk for you guys in this video, so leave a like if you appreciate that. But let's test this out. Here it is, fully upgraded. We're going to go through all the upgrades and perform it on a straight line, which, spoiler alert, doesn't actually perform that good. But around the track, with the traction, the tires, the grip, it is insane. So let's go into the new mansion workshop. Of course, Brown Missile Jammer HSW upgrade. 877,000. That on. Okay, obviously upgrade all of these. HSW brakes, canards. Well, let's do all the upgrades first. Engine, suspension all the way down, transmission all the way down, turbo of course, and there we go. Okay, so now all the upgrade options. Canards first. We have 11 options. Okay, honestly, I'm not the one to always go all the way out, but those look pretty nice. Let's do that. Exhaust. Dude, that exhaust. It has to be one of the more craziest exhausts we've ever seen in GTA Online. Let's do that. The grill. Okay. 6 options. Honestly, that looks sick. Okay, lights, headlights. Livery. 12 liveries. Let's see what we have here. Some pretty crazy liveries, to be honest. And that one doesn't look that bad. And of course, the HSW livery. I don't know why they ever decide to do these. I don't know who actually uses these either. Okay, let's see. Diffuser. That thing is a monster as well. ROCKSTAR went crazy on this vehicle. You guys know the performance is gonna hold up, at least with the traction. You know, top speed, spoiler, it's not the best top speed. You guys are gonna have to wait after the customization. I will put chapters in the video if you want to skip through them, of course. Yellow just looks so good on this car. I'm not gonna lie. You might be able to go with the black option with the yellow stripe, but yellow just looks so good on the FMJ. I will always stand by that. You could, of course, change the seats. Anything new? Doesn't look like we have anything too much new. Splitters, 15 options for the splitters. Let's see what else we have going on. Spoiler 15, you know this is going to be some crazy options. Look at the first option already, insane. Look at the dinner plates of a spoiler this vehicle has. Okay, actually nothing too crazy. I was expecting some kind of OG Centorno options, but nothing too crazy. I do like the style of that though, the dual tone. That's just giving too much, okay? Yeah, I think that looks perfect. That was slim, sleek, still touching the vehicle like a traditional spoiler sun strips. Actually, doesn't look that bad. Why do these not look that bad? These are already some unique wheels. People are already ruining these vehicles with putting the F1 tires on, but you gotta give these the developers credit because these wheels look amazing. Windows, some dark smoke, and there we go. Fully upgraded FMJ Mark V. Here we go.
Perfect.
Now, let's get on the track and test this thing. Okay, now let's see how fast this thing goes. We are on a straight track, non-HSW upgraded for the first run, in case you guys don't want HSW for some reason. So let's go. Pretty good acceleration. Already up to 100. Now let's see how fast it goes. Wait a second, did they finish the Mile High Club? Okay, guys, you know, if you guys are subscribers here on the channel, you guys know what this track is, but let's see. Still going. Okay, I think we reached the peak right. Oh, we just shifted another time, but I think we basically reached the peak. 122 miles per hour. Let's see, 123, 124. I think we are maxing out at 124 miles per hour. But let's compare that with the fastest supercar, the Torero XO. Fully upgraded, of course. And let's see. So the acceleration, about the same. Maybe a tiny bit slower because of the traction. But you guys are going to see this top speed is just crazy on this vehicle. 123, 124, 125. Already 126. 127. 120. It's still going. I think we're going to run out of space. 129. Can reach about 130. But it has a top speed of 131.5 miles per hour. And here, let's look at GTAcars.net. This is the really go-to website. You don't even have to watch the video. This is go-to website for the fastest vehicles, stats, lap times, as well, tested by Profi 1322. But the Torero, 131.5 miles per hour. The FMJ got 124 at maximum. So that would actually put it around the original FMJ, actually. Again, this is without HSW upgrade, so it's not the fastest in a straight line compared to these ones. Definitely not. But let's put the HSW upgrades onto the FMJ, and you're gonna see how fast this car goes. And next we will test the lap times, and that's where this car really stands out, is the lap times. No boost. Here we go. So yeah, the traction definitely has some acceleration right there, but it gets up to 100 very fast. And now, let's see the top speed. Already passing the 124 regular upgraded version non-HSW. And I think one of the fastest ones goes up to 150. So if this could get to 140, I'm going to be impressed. 137. 138. Come on, 140. 139. I think we are going to reach 140. Now, 139 was the top speed for this. Okay. At first, you guys know I have to let you guys know this in every single video. There is a thing called curb boosting in this game. So on the city streets, this will be, what, 5 times? Okay, maybe not 5 times, but it will be very much faster. Maybe a 10, 15 miles per hour boost. Because now we're getting 140, 145, 153. Because we're going over the curbs. As you guys see, if we go on to the city streets, the streets have bumps. And that's what gives you the tiny bit of boost. Curb boosting bumps, as they call it in GTA Online. So you see, in a real world scenario, you're never going to be driving a... Okay. You're never going to be driving a completely flat surface. It's always going to have tiny bumps, especially in a city, tiny bumps like this. You might be going downhill up here sometimes. We're already going 140, 141, yeah, so you guys get it. But to get the most accurate possible, we're just doing a straight line for this video. But I think with the city streets and everything, you will get an average of 145, 150 with this vehicle. But also, so will every other vehicle. So let's go over to GTAcars.net, and you would see it would be in 5th position, basically the last for the HSW vehicles in terms of top speed. The Coil Cyclone 141, Weaponized Ingus 145, the 151 for these two up here. So these already are very spread out anyway, so it makes sense. The FMJ Mark V, you're gonna see why it has the worst top speed, because it has insane traction. Let's go hop into the track. Let's put it onto the track, and here we go. You guys know my custom testing track I made just for this channel. Let's see what it does. No boost, of course. Here we go. So, acceleration, amazing, of course. But this is what it's compared to. Top speed, you know, not that good, but traction, here we go. First hairpin. Traction, amazing. Oh, okay, with this first lap isn't really... Just look how well it turns. You could really do whatever you want with this. Okay, ignore. Okay. This vehicle, just amazing. Oh my, it feels so good. It's going to be competitive. I don't think it's going to beat one of the top ones. You know, it might be in the top 3, top 4, maybe top 5. Well, yeah, post editor right here. It completely demolishes every other vehicle in the Supercars category. With the top speed, because that top speed is really lacking last in the HSW category. At what? 9th without HSW. But the traction is just so good. Okay, here we go. First real lap here. Yeah, The acceleration, it definitely excels in acceleration. Top speed, again, lacking when it gets up to top speed, but really this track, around most tracks like this, you're not going to be reaching that top speed anyways. So what you really going to want to have is acceleration and traction for your average gameplay, you know. In city streets as well, just in free mode, you're not going to really top out evading traffic going through the corners, you know. Here we go. Let's see this. Hairpin right here. $57.1 seconds. So we could get better than that. I'm gonna check up with you guys if we get a better lap time than that, but this is gonna be a better lap time. 56.6. Okay. So 56.6 lap time. And again, this isn't even too serious. I'm not a serious vehicle tester. Again, I always say, perfect 132 to go to him. But for average player doing this, amazing lap time. So I'm not really pushing it. Straight honesty, I'm not pushing it too hard. I'm not a professional GTA driver, okay guys? 56.552. Now going over to our testing of the Cyclone 2 HSW, we get a lap time of 59.1. More than a 2.5 second lead to both the Cyclone 2 and the weaponized Ingus. Those two have a 0.04 lap time difference. So the top speed of the new FMJ kind of lacking, but the traction is where definitely it stands out, is king at, and it dominates every other supercar in the game, at least in the city streets. So the FMJ Mark V, the #1 in the game now for supercar class. I said in my previous video before the DLC came out, this has to be #1 either way, top speed lap time, and it is in lap time. And that's what I'm saying. Before they nerfed the original FMJ, it was the top of the class. This one, same thing, top of this class, at least with lap time. And of course, in city streets, the curbs, tiny bumps will increase the top speed. It's really very competitive, very well worth the money, in my opinion. So if you guys got this far into the video, promise to like us, so leave a like and subscribe to the video I make next.